Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm doing your Venus retrograde soulmate reading. Venus is currently retrograde but going back into the sign of Libra at the end of October, and then it will actually move back into Scorpio on November the 15th. So this reading is from 4 now until November the 15th, while Venus is retrograde in Scorpio, even though it is moving backwards into the sign of Libra. That is part of the retrograde. It likes being in Libra. It does not like being too much retrograde in Scorpio. But we're going to see what's going on. Now this is like a relationship reading between you and your soulmate Cancer. We're going to look at your conscious level, your emotions, your behavior, your soulmate's conscious level, emotions, and behavior, and the relationship situation. And then we will look 4 months out. What is going on? What is going to happen between you and your soulmate over the next 4 months, November through February. This reading is for all Cancers that may be watching, whether you are a Cancer sun, a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, or a Cancer on the house cusp. Spirit, please show me the love relationship for Cancer and their soulmate between now and November the 15th. What do they need to know? Cancer and their soulmate between now and November the 15th. I'm going to move the candles off the tarot mat here, just so I have a little bit more room to work with. Okay. Again, we're going to look at your conscious level, your soulmate's conscious level, your emotions in the relationship, your soulmate's emotions towards you, your behavior in the relationship, your soulmate's behavior in the relationship. And then we have the relationship situation, which is the energy you both bring to the relationship, creating the third entity, which is the relationship situation. And then we're going to look 4 months out, starting with November, December, January, and February in the extended forecasts. The extended forecasts are over on Patreon for those of you who are interested in getting a forecast. Underlying theme or challenge of this reading is the High Priestess. Maybe dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo. High Priestess, very pure in spirituality, all intuition. This is someone who knows something but they're not saying anything. Okay, so this can be someone keeping a secret. This can be someone keeping to themselves. This also may be someone consulting someone like me, a tarot reader, or a psychic medium, or very, very connected to their intuition, their higher power. Also very feminine energy, very connected to the moon, which would be you, Cancer. So I feel like you're very sensitive, you're very intuitive. Also, the energy between you could be very sensitive and intuitive. You just know what the other person's thinking before they say it. You know exactly what they're going through. You can feel their emotions. So you may have a very sensitive heart, a very sensitive mind when it comes to understanding and intuiting what it is that your soulmate, your lover, is, thinking and feeling. So very connected to source. Your conscious level is the 7 of Swords. Your emotions are the 9 of Swords. And your behavior is the Queen of Wands. Your partner, or not your partner, I'm sorry, your soulmate Cancer has the Empress in their thoughts. What they're thinking about you and the relationship with you. Their emotions are Death. And their behavior is the Star. Okay. The relationship situation between you is the 5 of Swords. So there may be, 5 of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. Okay. He talks about winning at all costs. Winning, not loving. Winning. So he asks you, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Both of you are contributing to this dynamic. It is, he's the asshole. So the 5 of Swords here is someone who is like a Pyrrhic victory. They will win the argument, but they will lose the other person in the process. So it's really a lose-lose situation here. One person has won and two people are walking away. So maybe a situation where there's a lot of nasty arguments between you and your soulmate. Maybe you feel that you have to fight with this person to get your point across, and it ends up being a hurtful argument. It could be that you are engaged in a battle of words, or even you are constantly wanting to one-up this person. They may constantly put you in a position where they're just trying to cause defeat in you. So either way, we have something here which is not good, it's not healthy, it's a destructive relationship dynamic for a relationship situation. One thing is for certain, one person feels they've won, the other person feels very much like they've lost. There's defeat here. Now, let's look at your cards. Cancer, you have the Seven of Swords in terms of what you're thinking about your soulmate and the relationship with them. Someone here can be very deceptive. Someone here may just want to take from you and just take from you. I'm seeing someone here who's a thief. They stole your heart and they ran away. They cheated, lied, and stole from you. You may be dealing also with an Aquarius. Seven of Swords is the Aquarius card. I'm not saying that Aquariuses do that, but it is possible you're dealing with an Aquarius. I'm seeing here someone who is deceptive. They're a liar. They are, they get creative with their words. Not everything they say do they mean. They may not mean what they say. They may not answer questions. They may be evasive or evading you in some way. I see that what you feel about this person is causing you paranoia. It's causing you anxiety. You might be up at night worrying about this person's behavior or their actions. You probably know that they're getting away with something, or that they're cheating or lying or stealing from you. So this causes a lot of anxiety in your heart. The Nine of Swords is not such a good card in a relationship reading, because it does indicate here that you're too upset to even think about your soulmate right now. What they do is too destructive and causes too much pain in your heart. Now, in terms of your behavior, I see that you can be a boss lady. You can have your own business. You may be extremely charismatic. You may also be of the fire sign variety, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and therefore you could have a Cancer moon or a Cancer rising, or Leo moon or a Leo rising. You are quite the center of attention. There's a lot of positive feminine energy around you. You definitely are sitting in your power. I don't see you making any moves on them. I see you being very centered, very happy, very, yes, you just radiate sunshine. You just radiate beauty and grace. Not a wallflower at all. Very much a go-getter, very determined, very outgoing, very charming. Also, I see someone here who could practice the occult. Someone who is involved in, for example, I could be reading for someone who is a tarot reader, who has strong Cancer placements. Or you may have your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. You might be a very good manager. You could be someone who's a smoker. And you could be someone who is, what was I going to say? An artist in a creative field. That's what I wanted to say. Now let's talk about your soulmate here. Whether or not you are in partnership with them, whether or not you are in a relationship with them. Your soulmate thinks that you are the ideal woman or ideal man. They think that you're full of love and abundance and you're very nurturing. You may even be a mother. They think that you are their ideal, they're like a dream to them, a dream come true. I see also that they think you're very beautiful. They think you're the most beautiful woman, man they've ever laid their eyes on. They think that you're sitting pretty. They think that you are very open to love, very caring, very nurturing. Now, in terms of their emotions, what does death mean here? Well, we have Scorpio. So we are in Scorpio season. I'm seeing that their emotions have died and become something new. They have transformed their feelings for you. Their feelings are transforming for you. I see that they're actually transforming in a more in a positive way, though. I'm not going to say that their feelings are gone, but they're not the same. So they've gone through something that has completely reinvented them. It's like they either they did die, or they did die in this lifetime. So spiritually, they have transformed. They no longer feel the same way that they did about you now. They feel completely different. I may be reading for someone who is a Scorpio. A partner, or your I don't know, I keep wanting to say partner. And they feel differently about you, and I think it's positive. They've had a positive change in their feelings towards you, because they now think of you as the most beautiful, loving person that they've ever known. They think of you as possibly the mother of their children, or someone that could be a mother, because you have this, you radiate beauty, abundance, and fertility to them. They and their behavior have the star. Okay, so they're healing. They're hopeful and optimistic. They are extremely vulnerable right now. Wherever they are, whatever they're doing, they have shed a lot of their old ways, their old behaviors. They're now in a position where they are healing. They are now pointed in the right direction. I also see that they're very hopeful that you'll come back to them, or that one day you will be with them. Now, as things are right now, I'm seeing that there have been a lot of difficult conversations, words spoken, hurtful things said. And I know that words hurt and can't be taken back. There's always a feeling in this relationship with your soulmate that one person has to lose. One person has to win and one person has to lose. There's a feeling of both being defeated by the relationship itself. But I'm telling you what I see here, and what I see is that I feel that your soulmate has to change their ways if they want to be with you, because they are causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. And it's likely them that has been the cheater, the one that's been the thief, the one that stole your heart and ran away with it. But I see that their feelings for you are changing, and they're changing for the better. So this is one of those readings where you do want to look at the forecast. You do want to look at the trajectory here, because I do think that there's going to be a turnaround. All right, Cancer, here we are over on Patreon, the beautiful land of Patreon, and we're going to look at your forecast. So we're currently at the end of October, going into November, so that's where we're going to start in the month of November. I will look at the energy between you and your soulmate for the month of November. We have strength, okay, so sign of Leo. Lust, passion, strong bonds, strong attraction. I definitely feel like here your love grows stronger. There's definitely lust. I definitely feel like you've got your emotions under control for each other. But here there can be a lot of passion, a lot of wanting, a restrained sort of controlled passion. Both wanting each other, both lusting after each other. Definitely a strong bond growing here. So positive card. For the month of December, you have the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is usually representing the male in the relationship. The Emperor says, I'm here, I'm the boss. This can be a very strong male figure. Your partner, your soulmate, could be an Aries or have strong Aries placements, or even Leo. And he says that I'm here. Now, the Emperor likes to be in control, so you can be in partnership, or your soulmate can be someone who's very controlling. They like to be the dominant one. They like to dominate you. They like to own you. If they had it their way, they would tattoo their name on you. So even in like a sexual way, this person likes to be dominant. So I feel like you have someone here who wants to be kind of the head of the household. He wants to be in charge. It's his way or the highway. So this is the energy that you're dealing with in the month of December. It's still a good energy because it says that someone here is very interested in the other. It's just a feeling of wanting to own the other, to be like the pimp, you know, to like be the man in charge. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing. Very controlling though, very controlling. And wanting to control. Month of January, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So here we see waiting. You may be waiting 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, or 7 years. But I do see waiting here. I feel like there have been some results. They've been good. We have the corn yield here. The corn is already, you know, pretty high. So here he's deciding what to do with this coin, where if he should invest, what to do with that. So this is kind of, I feel January is time where you can be evaluating your relationship with your soulmate. You can be waiting for them. You're seeing where things go. It's a wait and see approach. But it's still, we're still, I would say, on the positive spectrum here, on a positive note. It's just that you probably need to kind of weigh things a bit more to see how they go. Let's see. For the month of February, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do see an offer coming in. Now you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but I see someone here who's making a solid offer to build with you. Now this person is very slow moving. They won't make any sudden moves on you, but they are silently interested in you. They probably would offer to fix your car, for example. Maybe you have a leaky pipe. This person wants to be of service to you. They want to help you. They are offering a kind of slow and steady love, the kind of love that takes very long to get going, and once it gets going, it's very slow once it does. So, but I do see an offer coming in to you, possibly from an earth sign if you're interested in an earth sign. If your soulmate is an earth sign, even better. This is the kind of person that likes to be of service, so they like to be useful. So if you, for the month of February, if you can think of who that might be, this is someone that would go the distance, wants to go the distance with you, but they need to be helpful around the house. They need to be useful to you. They like to, for example, build something from the ground up, and they would move very slowly. So it would take, they like to get to know you very slowly. They would like to take it one step at a time, very slowly. No sudden moves. They don't want to necessarily get married or anything like that, but they would, for example, like to offer to help fix something around your house, or, for example, play a game of chess. Something very simple, something very practical, something very, just invite yourself to get to know them better. That's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. It looks very good. I definitely see some offers coming in after the month of January. Your best month so far looks to be November, December, and February. Good luck to all of you, and thank you so much for tuning in here. As always, many blessings, love and light.